in the hall with Joe about Baltimore. In the hall, y'all. Drop this on you. What do you think about your president lying blatantly on national TV and then being so disrespectful? He never wears a mask. He get on there, the pandemic is going down and all this old bullshit, man. Now people getting on to him. They know that he's a liar. He lied to get in there. He lies, man. Only thing I can say about him is the motherfucker don't change. He a zebra. He wear his stripes. That's the only thing I can say about him. Other than that, man, who the hell put him in there? They made a big mistake, you know. Then people fail to realize, I thought about it, Michael Jackson been ahead of this bullshit. This was Michael Jackson. With the gloves on and shit, with the baby covered up and all that. Michael Jackson was on top of the pandemic shit way before we even thought about that shit. But, you know, some people are privy to information when you get to a certain status, but you can't reveal it or you'll wind up dead somewhere. But he probably knew that they was putting shit out in the air and all that type of shit to kill people and all that type of stuff. He wore masks and gloves and all that shit way back. You know what I mean? Just like Tupac rapped about shit that's going on now. It's like motherfuckers be knowing, had that intuition, man, about certain things, but can't really reveal it, you know, because of the certain status that you're in. Basically, they call it like that Illuminati type of shit, whether you believe in it or not. It's just like rich, high society. I'm talking about billionaires, multi-billionaires is involved in that type of shit, running that type of shit, man. And once you go through that door, you can't come back. You know, just like now, how they did Dave Chappelle. Because Dave Chappelle ain't wanna, you know, abide by that shit. But they made Dave Chappelle look like he was crazy on crack, all kinds of shit, man. You know what I mean? And that man went to Africa and was just smoking weed, chilling. You know what I mean? Like August Alsina. I wonder how his career gonna go. Or they probably telling him now, shut up and leave that shit alone. You know what I mean? And you can continue to have a career. You keep talking about it, your career be over. They'll make him look like he's crazy, he's a fool, he's this, he's that, the other. His career be gone and you'll never hear from him again. They know how to make shit like that happen. You know what I mean? So, what do y'all think about all this type of shit that I mentioned, man? Michael Jackson with his mask and gloves way back in the day. You know what I mean? August Alsina with the bullshit he talking about. You know what I mean? But it's like this. I fuck with his music and all of that. Don't know him personally, but I look at it like this. When you're a grown man and you get involved in some shit like that, if it is true, allegedly, and he allowed you to do that with his wife, you should be man enough that after it's over with, to keep your fucking mouth shut. And just, it is what it is. But I know when you're in love, your heart speaks instead of your soul. It's your heart speaking, not your mind, not your brain. You know what I mean? Because some of the shit he said, he should not have said on no interview that he knew was going to go viral. You know what I mean? Angela Yee, that's all she does is pick people to do shit like that. These motherfuckers is wicked, man. You know what I mean? She don't give a fuck about him. All she worrying about her views going up and getting a raise and a bonus and all that shit. She don't give a fuck about August Alsina. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have gave her no interview and said shit about that. You know, I did the regular old, promoted my music and whatever, and left it alone. But he got in his feelings, and Jada and Will, and he allowed me to do this, and you know, all this. So if that was the case, man, be a man. You did it, you dealt with it, deal with the shit, man, like a man. Keep your mouth shut and move on. It's like, but these younger dudes these days, like I say, and he even said that his stepfather smoked crack, so he's not really in the home. He's raised by basically a mom. So it had them female tendencies, man, where a man will tell you, move on, suck it up and move on and keep your mouth shut, man. Women, they blah, 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 blah. Don't get me wrong, women. I love y'all. But y'all know how y'all is. There's nothing wrong with that. That's your nature, you know. But men are not supposed to be blah, 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 blah. That's women's stuff, you know. That's their nature, you know. But when you're raised around that, it rubs off on you. And like he's doing, he's running his mouth and all of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you was doing that man's wife and having a relationship and he allowed it because they're married and I guess he maybe wanted to fulfill his wife's needs or whatever, she wanted to do it, or I don't know what the case was. Will probably was fucking I don't know what the fuck, allegedly, right? If that was the case, man, just do what you do. You should know from the get-go how long they've been together. They not separating. You not coming in between that shit. You know what I mean? So do what you do. I'd have got in there, been handling my business, enjoying it while it lasts, and when it was over, walked away from it. Maybe a little hurt, but just walked away from it and said, fuck it. You know what I mean? You know, now he's blabbing. He ain't even hold out to get paid for the information. He just blah, 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 blah. This shit crazy, man. These young motherfuckers, these millennials, man. Ooh, and I knew the murder rate was gonna go up this weekend, popping them dumbass fireworks. I said about that in one of my other videos. They disguised the fireworks so they can take niggas out. What happened over the weekend? It's sad, man. Baltimore City. Not the city that reads, the city that bleeds. In the hall with y'all about Baltimore. I'm out. Peace.